Hello, this is Patti Honacki. Thank you very much for watching my YouTube channel. I started a project this year, February 1st, of doing one video per day for an entire year. And let me tell you, it has been a challenge. But I promise you, you will learn something every day, and today is no exception. Sometimes the videos may have something to do with you, sometimes they don't. Today is for people who are doing their taxes. It is tax season now. Many of you have already gotten them done, and if you are one of those people, woohoo! And I envy you because I've just been recently doing mine. And in my job, I travel a lot for my job. So this is just a let's see, piece of advice or a tip for people who travel in their job. And sometimes when you travel with your job, your employer, reimburses you for your travel expenses. And sometimes they do not. Or perhaps you're an independent contractor. I know my brother's a referee. I've got friends who are comedians, musicians, jugglers, and other entertainers, and perhaps they are their own business. Now, if you travel on business, you can take that as a tax deduction, as many of you know. Of course, when tax time roams around and it comes time and you've got all your receipts and you're like, where did I go? Obviously, many of you know that when you travel to a certain city, instead of adding up all the receipts, the government allows you to take what we call a per diem, depending upon that city. It's different. New York is obviously different and would be more expensive if you went to Albuquerque, all right? And you can find all those per diems online, and it's such a pain in the neck to look it up all online. But I recently found something that will make this easy for you. For those of you who take per diem expenses as deductions on your taxes. There is an app. It's iPhone. My dad has it on Samsung, and it's actually an app. It's called Per Diem, and it's put out by the GSA. That is an independent agency that assists the government in things like this, and they have an app that shows you all the per diem rates. Now, it's like I said, it's a GSA Per Diem. That's what you put in the little app store, and then you download it. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything. All you need to do is put in the state of where you went, and then it's going to ask you for the fiscal year. Now keep in mind the government's fiscal year starts in October, so going to Cleveland may be a different per diem than if you went in June than if you went in November. So be sure you're putting in the correct fiscal year. After the fiscal year, you'll put in the city, and then it will show you the per diem that you get for lodging and for meals and expenses right there on the app. I think that is so cool. So it's made doing my taxes so much easier and quicker. I just go do, New York, there it is, write it down, fill it in. And it's a lot easier than having to look it up online on your computer. Where's your computer? Do it on your phone. You can do it anywhere. So if you do travel for work, if you are an independent contractor, or if you have expenses that are unreimbursable by your employer, I highly recommend the Per Diem app. It's GSA Per Diem. Absolutely free. Download it now. If you travel, it will help you with your taxes this year. And if you've already done them for this year, I guarantee it will help you next year. So this is your tax tip for today. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you back tomorrow. This is Patti Honacki saying bye-bye.